We don't often do a whatever happened to story about somebody who is still a teenager, but every year at the Fox Theater they have the Teen Talent Competition. Incredibly talented high schoolers from all over the area perform, and one of them walks away with the top prize. But what then? Well, as Ruth Ezel shows us, to succeed in the arts often takes a lot more than talent. Yes, sometimes it really does take a village.
It was a moment that rocked the house.
The winner of the 2016 6th Annual St. Louis Teen Talent Competition is Royce Martin from Grand Center Arts Academy.
To say Royce Martin has a musical gift is an understatement. Just 2 years before this competition, at the age of 14, Martin began teaching himself to play the piano and to compose. What was your reaction when your name was announced as the winner?
I mean, well, it was crazy. I didn't expect to win. I don't know. I still honestly don't feel like I should have won. I don't know, maybe somebody was better. I can't even remember that well.
Was that the first time you played in front of an audience?
Maybe not in front of an audience, maybe actually, but definitely an audience that big. Just like stage fright to say the least. Just being on stage, scared of a memory slip or something like that.
But you didn't.
Did I? No, luckily enough. And then actually, once I started playing, like once I got into it, not necessarily went away, but it was different. I established a comfort level and a comfort zone on stage that I still kind of have today. And I did a dance, the dab in there, something like that. And a part of the reason why I won Audience Choice. I think that specific experience kind of like highlights my decision to make a career out of doing music.
And that was it. Your mind was pretty much made up what you're going to do with your life.
Yes. I kind of had an idea about it before, but like, I didn't know how possible it would be for somebody like me who started late to expect to make a career being a classical concert musician or something like that.
But I would imagine, though, that music itself has been something you've always enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But in the same breath, I don't know anybody who doesn't enjoy music. When I was younger, I would be able to like make different types of compositions in my head, like especially with like hip-hop beats and stuff like that, or like merging two different styles of music together. I've always been on that vibe, always. Only until 8th grade, I started to like actually want to study it. Well, I always wanted to study it, but in 8th grade, it became easy to me for some reason. I was playing a 76-key keyboard that was my sister's. I played that up on my lap all the way up until it broke. And then we didn't have a piano. Like, I was upset. I had to stop. During that process, I went to Google and typed in piano donations, St. Louis.
That's when Royce Martin discovered the nonprofit organization Pianos for People.
We are a nonprofit organization that connects people with pianos who need people. This is our piano school that opened in November 2014. So we've kind of got this 4-pillar approach to pianos, free lessons, camps, and community events for those who could not otherwise afford it. That's a key of what we're doing.
The delivery crew went to Martin's home, put his new piano into place, and was amazed when he tried out the keyboard.
And they said, wait a minute. What am I hearing? You better contact Pianos for People and get some lessons. When it became evident that he was incredibly talented and very serious. There's a difference between being talented and being serious. There are lots of people who are talented but really don't care. I've been working with him on reading music because he has an extremely good ear, and he has some of the best and most natural ear-hand coordination I've ever seen. But the other thing about Royce, he wants to understand a lot about the music and the time it was written and the composer and all the different ways to touch the keys, the different kinds of sounds you can get out of the piano. Once he starts learning these things, it spurs his imagination, and he'll go home and work on it for hours and apply it to something else.
Patricia Eastman helped Martin prepare for his audition to the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. In a feat even more impressive than the Teen Talent win, Martin was accepted to Berklee. But how is he going to pay the steep tuition? This fundraiser at the stage at KDHX, a summer job at the Scott Joplin House, and the generosity of private donors combined to make Martin's studies in Boston possible. You excited?
Super excited, and also I'm nervous, but a lot of it is, it's like, I guess the perfect word for it is anxious. It's basically, I'm super excited for like meeting all these new people and new musicians and being in this new environment where I get to do all these musical things. And then also like, but that comes with a price, you know, like my family leaving or me leaving my family. So yeah, that's super hard. I haven't had to deal with something like this before in my life.
I think a lot of people don't realize that it basically takes a village to help out a student who's really trying to get to school.
So yeah, it really does take a village, and I've been really fortunate and blessed to have a lot of support from my city, but even then, at some point, that wasn't even looking like enough. Well, if I'm speaking to St. Louis specifically, I want them to know that I'm super thankful and grateful for all that they've done for me so far. I mean, I hope I can continue this like success, the success avenue that I'm on. Again, I have a village of supporters, and I'm super grateful and blessed to have them.